three 3-minute rounds in the Bantamweight division. Set to make his entrance to the cage out of the blue corner, Antonio Hayes.
High-level strikers who can actually grapple too.
Yeah, absolutely. And the thing that I really like about this matchup, Antonio's recent submission win was triggered off of a counter uppercut, catching his opponent coming in.
Making his entrance to the cage out of the red corner, Audric De Castro.
The highest submission rate in the UFC is rear naked chokes, right? So, you know, you see a lot of guys in grappling tournaments and, you know, they might be leg lock specialists. Doesn't transfer well necessarily.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now set to go 3-minute rounds in the Bantamweight division. Introducing to you first, out of the Bata Fulkerson blue corner. Standing 5 feet 7 inches tall and weighing in at an even 136 pounds. He holds a record of 2 wins, 2 losses, representing Nubians MMA. He hails from Inglewood, California, presenting Antonio Black Star Hayes. And his opponent across the cage out of the Abassi red corner. Standing 5 feet 3 inches tall, he weighed in at a ready 136 pounds. He holds a perfect record of 2 victories, no defeats, representing Victory MMA and fighting out of San Diego, California. Introducing Audric De Castro. Your referee in charge of the action, Franklin Aguirre.
Here we go, guys. One thing to keep in mind, we have a 4-inch height discrepancy between Castro and Hayes.
It's going to be a problem during the striking, but if he gets to the ground, it's going to be bad.
Straight 2 to the body. Ooh, and
De Castro taking no time trying to get that grappling going.
Oh, nice inside trip. And that's that wrestling credential right now.
Hayes needs to work his way to that cage and try to
Oh, he's trying to get the wrist trap.
Oh, nice.
Ooh.
He's going with the omoplata. Very low level, but it's great for sweeping and getting you out of bad positions.
It definitely can create a scramble, but there's this weird position where Audric is essentially
sitting on his face. I know you can't say that. I can say it. He's sitting on his face. That is not a good move.
Audric also very keen to these positions.
Beautiful by Antonio to wake his way to his feet.
Nice sprawl.
Nice sprawl. He's going for that guillotine. Another sprawl. Hayes is showing some good defense.
Absolutely. But how many times can you defend? There's an outside trip. Nice.
Hey, Castro's just waiting. It was so easy and simple. He just sweep that leg out. Full mount down. That was a quick step over.
And here's where you don't want to be with Audric. He is nasty in this mount position. He's just going to cook him a little bit.
Let him cook, ref.
Ooh.
Got that spice.
That was a thump, a big, heavy ground and pound. And you see how Audric isn't overextending himself. Hayes has to be super patient right here. He can't give up his back.
Hayes to use all that strength to try to control his arms, and then as soon as he gets one free, he land a big shot. He has over a minute to work here. Oh, you got to watch out trying to throw that elbow. It looks like he's trying to set up for an arm bar, but he's not going to extend that arm.
And now they're in the center of the mats where Hayes can't kick off the fence. And this is where Audric, fight after fight, you've seen him do this to his opponents. And he just cooks you a little bit. And the whole round, you're playing defense.
Hayes trapping that arm, trying to get from under him. Now he's out of full mount to knee on belly.
Right.
He needs to turn those hips out so he can try to get back to that cage and create a wall walk.
And this is what you do to the striker. You just drown them. Oh, and this is one of the hardest positions to get out of. Head against the cage. And
But lucky for Hayes, Audric is not really going into the ground and pound like in this last fight.
Right. As of now.
Yeah.
As of now. But that's what I would want to do to the more veteran striker.
Right now,
Here you
Epic
go.
wants to give
Look at this
a birthday
inside grip.
shout out to Junior
Perfect
Ortiz.
Effortless.
And then you see the patience without those brown belt credentials. He knew he was good. He softened his opponent up. No problem. I'll just eat you up with body shots.
While I sit on your head.
And this was the tail of the second half of the round. Just mount.
Audric's control. Pure control.
And it's a great decision, right? You establish that you can take them down, and the thing I like about his takedowns is they weren't really forced. There wasn't a lot of energy expended. It wasn't like he was trying to make something happen.
It still looks pretty fresh coming out of his corner, so we'll see what he has. We know he's going to come shorten the distance, but let's see if Hayes can make something happen in that free space before he gets to him.
I know he's thinking counter uppercut right now. I know he's thinking it.
Let's see. Can he call it? Can he call it?
You see how low Hayes is right now,
Yeah, he
anticipating
that shot away. Yeah. Nice kick.
Oh, he looked for it right there. And here is exactly where you don't want to be with Audric.
Oh,
ooh,
nice.
He keeps looking for that uppercut.
Nice kick to the body. Nice head kick.
And Hayes is definitely in this shot. Nice sprawl. He needs to circle off that. Oh, he's going to go.
Hayes needs to push off. This is not where he wants to be. He doesn't want to grapple his guy.
He needs to release.
You're not going to take this guy down. You're not going to do anything but get yourself in trouble right here. Good. Create the space.
And I want to see Audric look for that level change, big two. You can see that Antonio is just loading
nice
up on
1-2
that.
down the middle.
Man, and another great sprawl out of Antonio.
Right now, Antonio has his distance, and he's trying to keep him gauged at that distance. So now Audric has to shoot from farther away. But as soon as he gets in close, that high-level Greco is just kicking in. Another foot sweep right there.
Yeah,
heavy pressure.
Antonio was doing well on the feet. You could see the striking. He was looking for that uppercut. You could see his right hand was just tight. And this might not be a bad idea for Antonio. The refs here at Epic will stand people up very, very quickly.
Yeah, right now he's not getting any damage done, so he may can get back to the top of the round. With time to go to finish this round off. Isn't taking any significant damage from the ground and pound. Almost been no ground and pound at all, pretty much. He's just holding him down in place. Not passing guard.
And there we go.
Now, if Antonio can do something, he can steal this round back. Nice 2 to the body. There goes that uppercut.
Yep.
Oh!
Oh!
He clipped him a little bit. Oh! And paid for it. Nice slam to the back.
But with 40 seconds left, I need Audric to do a little bit more if he wants to take this round.
Yeah, he's going to have to get knee on belly, get back to mount, and start putting down some punches.
He could start dropping one of those knees to the body if he wanted to.
Because right now he thinks he's safe. Depending on who's the ref, who's the judges, it's a toss-up. If your judge is like striking, Antonio won the striking.
100%. And really, it's just damage. It's damage. That's how these rounds are supposed to be scored. The ref is already looking to stand them back up.
Yeah, Audric isn't doing any damage. He has 2 takedowns, but 0 damage.
And Antonio is, now I want to know, this third round, can you do enough just like he did in the second round, right? I mean, defending takedowns when you're a striker is a lot more difficult than shooting when you're the grappler. It takes a lot more energy out of you.
Yeah, because you're constantly trying to move forward as that striker. He's not going to give you the attention to where you're going to slide back and throw a nice punch. Because if you're moving back, he's shooting in.
Right, absolutely. And I mean, both these guys, I honestly have it 1-1 right now.
I can see it 1-1.
I definitely think it's 1-1 right now. But I mean, like I said before, I'm not a judge.
Exactly.
And here we go. We got this next third round underway.
Castro's looking a little tired in his corner. He's not having that same spunk he came out with the last round.
I mean, both guys have been working these 3-minute rounds. I want to see a level change in a big 2 from Audric. See if you can catch, Hayes looking to counter with that right hand uppercut. You can see Hayes' right hand is kind of loaded up.
I want to see Hayes try to let loose a little bit more this round. You have nothing to lose at this point. Third round.
Ooh, nice low kick.
Oh, nice. Turn. There's beautiful. Way to stay out of trouble. He's trying to keep this on his feet to where he wants this fight.
Yeah, I like that little lead hand long guard that Hayes is playing. Definitely really good against creating a frame on the initial shot.
Hey, if he keeps the distance, he knows De Castro has no striking.
And Hayes needs to release immediately. This is what was getting him in trouble.
Yeah, you can't grapple with the grappler.
He's got to release right now.
Nice knee from Hayes. Beautiful.
And Audric has him a little bit closer than the cage. Oh, he can't give up that space. You got to walk him down. 2 minutes left in this round.
See, Audric needs his foot on the gas pedal because he doesn't understand where he's at right now. He didn't know if he won that second round, and he's kind of playing it safe. Let's see another stuffed takedown. It's like death and taxes at this point. This dude's going to get this takedown. Cradled the leg and just rolled him down.
And if I'm Audric right now, above all, I do enough to not let this fight get back to the feet.
Exactly. Right now, he has to put it all down. He has 1 minute and 30 seconds. He should be stepping on the gas. I don't want a decision win.
He's trying
him
out
finish.
right now. You can see him framing on the legs. Hayes is keen to it, but this is where you kind of got to go for broke. Ooh, and
nice.
Audric slides to the mount. Hayes, and Hayes.
If he can shake it a little bit, can stand up.
Audric has that right hook in. If Hayes can get rid of it, he might be able to stand back up.
Hayes needs to kick that leg out to get rid of that grapevine so he can turn back around. But right now, it's going to be hard.
Right. The angle, and he doesn't have any place to really scoot out because the fence is in the way. That's the different dynamics of MMA. And now Audric's got both hooks in. Yeah, and then this is where you just cook him. Lots of punches, show off that ground and pound. Above all, do not let him, he's flattened out right now.
I would love to see him go for the finish here. Go for broke. You have nothing else to lose. 20 seconds to go.
And he's just
there you go.
in.
Let him cook, Ref. Let him cook. Come on. Add some spice on there. Get a little pepper, some salt, some pepper, some paprika.
We got 10 seconds left. Audric continues to score from top position.
He's just going to ride it out.
Yeah, man. He did exactly what he needed to do in that third round. I mean, man, you saw the wrestling out of Audric.
Well, that's dealt with the whole difference.
Nice knee to the body.
Nice head kick. Once he got to the ground, Audric just had way too much control. That's Audric.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. The judges score the contest 30-29 for your winner by unanimous decision. From San Diego, Audric De Castro.
And just like we thought. Yeah, more than like